بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسول الكريم. We continue with Surah An-Nazi'at. So yesterday we started the Surah Wan-Nazi'ati. So wow, sometimes wow is used for ataf. Ataf means you add one thing, one noun on the other. Like for example, you say, Ja'ani Zaidun wa Amrun. So that wow is for what? Ataf, okay? Add one on the other. This wow is different. This wow is for qasam. Like for example, you say, Wallahi. So Wallahi, you don't say, and Allah. You say what? I swear by Allah. Okay? So this is, and this is a harfi jar, harf. Like for example, we say huruful mabani and huruful ma'ani, right? Remember, right? So this waw is huruful mabani also, this is huruful ma'ani also. At the same time, like not all of the letters are like that. Like for example, if you say it is huruful mabani, why? Because this is one of the alphabet. Wow, yeah. If you say it is huruful ma'ani, yes, because this means I swear. Okay, so this is both huruful ma'ani and huruful mabani. And then nazi'at is a female plural. Okay, so like for example, you say one female believer, like mu'minatun. So one will be mu'minatun. One believing lady, mu'minatun. And two will be mu'minatani. Two believing ladies. And plural will be mu'minatun. Okay? So this mu'minatun is plural, female. And this is called jama' mu'annas salim. Okay? Jama', why? Because it is plural. Mu'annas, because it is female. Salim is called salim, mean intact. Because the single word is intact in it. It is not broken. So that is why it is called salim. Okay? So look, like for example, if you say mu'minun, one believing man, the plural is mu'minuna. So this single is intact here. It is not broken. In the plural, the single is intact. So that plural is called salim. Bolo?
So if the original letter, original word is intact in the plural, then it's called salim. So
that kind of plural is called salim. Okay? So if mu'minatun is intact, mu'minatun, because this ta is only for the sign of tanis, so you don't count this. So this mu'min is still counting it. So mu'minatun, so this is called jama mu'annas salim. And this is called jama muzakkar salim. So now look, I give you example because mu'min sound familiar. So now look here. One puller will be nazi'atun. One lady who is pulling, nazi'atun. And two will be nazi'atani. Okay, two ladies who pull something, nazi'atani. And plural will be what? This is tasniya, two. And the plural will be nazi'atun. Okay? Nazi'atun, nazi'atani, nazi'atun. Like mu'minatun, mu'minatani, mu'minatun. So nazi'at is jama mu'annas salim, from naz'un, pulling. And also one is naz'un and one is naz'un. They are very close. So naz'un means pulling. Okay, and naz'un means deviation, crookedness. So when you say Rabbana la tuzigh qulubana, don't deviate our heart. And naz'un, like halatun naz'a, when somebody dying, because at that time the soul is coming, pulled out, so they're called naz'a, okay? So this is a little bit about the word nazi'at. So one nazi'ati, I swear by those, so normally in the Quran for the angel female is used. So that is why instead of nazi'una, we say what? Nazi'ati. Gharqan forcefully. Nashitat will be on the same pattern. And sabihat on the same pattern, sabiqat and mudabbirat. Okay? Now this from here our new lesson start. After swearing on the 5 qualities of the angels, this is now jawabi qasam. Jawabi qasam means, like for example, you say, I swear. So everybody will be looking at you. I swear that I not gonna go. So I not gonna go is what? Jawabi qasam. So now Allah swear 5 times. Okay, why? Yawma tarjufu rajifa, the day of judgment is true. And on that day, rajifa will do rajaf. Okay? So rajifatu is fa'il, something that she is doing. And what action is doing? The fi'il is what? Tarjufu, rajaf. Rajaf means shaking, vibration, earthquake. That is called rajaf. So this rajifa, the quaker, the shaker, the vibrator, this rajifa is what? This is the first blow in the pipe by angel Israfil alayhi salam. That is rajifa. So when that rajifa will happen, the first blow in the pipe, tarjufo, to the mountain and the earth and everything, it will start vibrating also. So the day when the shocking thing will shock everything. The day when the vibrating thing will vibrate everything. Okay? Yawma tarjufur rajifatu. The day when rajifa will make rajaf in everything, which means the shocking thing will make everything shock. So that pipe blow will be so heavy that it will make everything zalzala, like quake. Okay? So this is the first one. The second one is what? Tatba'uha. Tatba'uha is like ittiba', followed by, and ha dhamir is toward the rajifa. That rajifa will be followed by a radifa, a second one. Okay, radif means something which is behind you. Like you are riding on a camel, the one behind you will be called what? Radif. Okay? So radifa means something which is followed by. So rajifa will be followed by what? Radifa, which is what? The second blow in the pipe. So the Tafseer, it said that there is 40-year gap between the first blow of the pipe and the second one. With the first blow of the pipe, every person who is alive at that time will die. So equilibrium, nobody is alive now. The people who died before also did, and the existing people also died. Then after 40 years, Israfil alayhi salam blew in the other pipe, and the old dead people and the new one, they both what? Stand up. Okay, so this is the second one. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Tatba'uha, that rajifa will be followed by ar-radifa, the next one. Okay, radifa, next one, something which is followed by. Qulubun, hearts, yawma idhin, on that day. Wajifa will be throbbing, trembling. Okay, the word wajaf in the Quran is used, awjaftul ba'ira. When you make your horse, your camel run. Okay? In the Quran, Allah say, فَمَا أَوْجَفْتُمْ عَلَيْهِ مِنْ خَيْلٍ. You got from the enemy everything for free. You never make your horses run in the effort, and Allah just give it to you. So awjafa, it means what? Making speeding fast. Okay? So Qulubun, hearts, yawma idhin, at that day, wajifatun, will be throbbing, trembling, beating very fast. Okay, wajifatun. So this qulub is jama mukassar. Jama mukassar is which jama? Bolo. When the single one is
broken.
Broken, like kitabun. What is the plural?
Kutubun.
Kutubun. So this is not kitabuna. So the single is broken. That kind of jama is called what jama? Mukassar. Kassar means breaking. Because so this is qulub. So although it is a male word, but when it is jama mukassar, so this is called ala tawil jama'atun. So the word jama'atun is female. Right? So we say qulubun, you put here jama'atun. Okay? The group of the hearts. So jama'atun is female. So we use for what? Female. Okay? समझ गए? Like for example, you say tilka rusulu. So tilka is for female. But rusul is jama mukassar or jama salim?
Mukassar.
Mukassar. So we don't say dhalika. We use what? Tilka. Normally tilka is used for the female. Right? So qulubun, hearts, yawma idhin, on that day, wajifatun. Wajifatun. What is wajifa? Qulub. They are trembling, throbbing, beating fast. Abswaruha. Her eyes. So this ha zamir is toward abswaru ashabiha. Okay? The people of those hearts. Okay, so this ha zamir is toward the ashab of the qulub. Otherwise, it should be, if it is people, it should be what? Abswaruhum. Because heart has no eyes. Okay? So you will say abswaruha. This is who? Who is this one female? So they say qulubun. This zamir is towards the qulub. Okay? So abswaru ashabiha. Eyes of the companion of those hearts will be what? Khashi'a, downcast, looking down. Okay? Abswaruha, the hearts of the possessor, the eyes of the possessors of those hearts will be looking down. Khashi'a mean looking down. Okay? On that day. Yaquluna, they will say, a inna, do we? Is hamza for istifham, question. Inna mean indeed we. So do we, lamarduduna, are going to be returned. It is from rad. Mardud mean the one who is returned. Okay? Fil hafira, in the former state, in the original state. Okay? So hafara mean digging of the earth, you know. Like for example, they say, the hadith say that don't consider the grave just a ditch, but it is either garden of the paradise or ditch from the ditches of Jahannam, called hafar. Okay? So when you take the dirt out, and they used to put it as a sign of the path. Okay? So that will be first path. First path will be hafira. And from here it says the first halat is also called hafira. Okay, start from one place, go to the other. So hafira means the first halat. What was the first halat? Hayat ba'd al-mamat. They will say, are we going to have life after death? Okay, the original, the former state, which was hayat, which was life. So they will say, are we going to... Okay, now look. This yaquluna is not on the day of judgment. The day of judgment event finish here. Qulubun yawma idhin wajifa absaruha khasha. Yaquluna mean now they in Makkah they are saying. Okay? So yaquluna, they are saying, a inna lamarduduna, are we going to be returned when we die fil hafira, in the original state of life? Is there any life after our death? Okay? Iza kunna, or when we will become. Is question, iza mean when, kunna mean we will be, izwaman bones. Nakhiratan mean decayed. Nakhar. Okay? When we will be bound, decayed, are we going to be returned to the original state of life that we were alive? So out of fun and making joke, they will say, qalu, they say, tilka, that thing, that returning, idhan, at that time, karratun is a return, khasiratun, full of loss. Okay? They say, if what you are saying, that there is a life after death and there will be accountability, then we have not any preparation for it. So they are not saying out of sorrow. They say, oh, then we will be in great loss because we didn't pray. We didn't believe in your God. They out of fun, they are saying, oh, we will be the big loser then. Okay? Like for example, you tell somebody, don't enter in this exit, in this path, in the jungle because there's an animal which will eat you, which will attack you. So you don't believe in it. And another person come and out of fun, you tell another person, don't go there, okay? There's an animal which will attack you. You don't believe in the original person, but you just out of joke, you are repeating that. So in the same way, they will say, if, O Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, what you are saying, if it is true, so tilka din is done at that time, karratun is a return, which means another life, khasiratun full of loss, because we don't have any preparation. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, فَإِنَّمَا, so indeed hiya, that second blow in the pipe, which Allah call it radifa, zajratun. Zajar mean when you scream at somebody to discipline him. Okay, so that scream or shout is called what? Zajar. So, فَإِنَّمَا, so that second blow in the pipe, zajratun is a scream, is a shout. Wahida, only one. فَإِذَا هُمْ, إِذَا is sometimes called for mufajat. All of a sudden, I opened the door and all of a sudden the lion was standing. Okay, إِذَا. So, فَإِذَا هُمْ, so within no time, all of a sudden, بِالسَّاهِرَةِ, they will be in the plane of Hashar. Okay, Sahar in Arabic mean when you stay awake the whole night, that is called Sahira. Sahira. Okay, Sahar mean awake. So, when a field is dead and the grass grow very fast in it, so you say that field become awake. Okay, so that from that Sahara, the Maidan of Mahshar, the field of Mahshar is called Sahira. Okay, so because this is from the same awakening. فَإِذَا هُمْ, so all of them بِالسَّاهِرَةِ will be in the Maidan, in the field of Hashar. Right? Okay, chalo, repeat karo.
Yawma, that day, tarjufu, the shaker.
This is the shaker.
Okay. Tarjufu rajifa, the shaking, the shaker will shake it.
Will shake.
Will shake.
The shaker will shake everything. The
shaker
shocker
will
will,
shake.
okay? The shocker will shock everything. Huh.
Tatba'uha, and that will follow. Ar-radifa, the second time.
By a second one, which is the second blow in the pipe.
Kulubun, the hearts. Yawma is in that day. Wajifa will be throbbing. Absaruha, their eyes. Khashia will be downcast. Yaquluna, they were saying. Inna,
they are saying.
They are saying. Inna, do we, lamarduduna, will return. Fil khafira, in the previous state. Iza, or when. Kunna, we would be. Izaman, nakhira, the bones, decayed bones. Nakhira,
decayed.
Qalu, they say, tilka, that, iza, when, izan, when.
It doesn't mean at that time.
At that time. Karratun, the return. Khasira, losing. Fa'innama, so indeed, hiya, that, the second blow in the pipe, zajratun wahida, will be one shout or scream. Fa'iza, and that,
فَإِذَا so all of a sudden they will be.
All of a sudden they will be bis-sahira, in the field of Mahshar.
Okay. وآخر دعوانا الحمد لله.